Hello and welcome to my channel, Lucille Williams with Christian Talk. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Can you tell? I'm a mess. I got a sore underneath my nose here. I'm a mess. All I've been doing is writing. I feel like I have no life. I feel like I have no life. I spend a little time with my husband and I write, and that's all I do right now. That's my season. I got to turn in another manuscript in a couple months, and it's getting close, and I'm getting a little panicked. And so basically all I'm doing is writing, and I've got some personal stuff going on with some family issues, and I feel like it's getting in the way of my writing. And I mean, my husband and I are good. I mean, that's important, right? I mean, like, I'm writing a book about, let's see how to put this delicately, intimacy. I'm writing a book about intimacy, and my publisher is waiting for the manuscript, and it's due in less than a couple months. And I'm just like, all I'm doing is writing. I'm just like a crazed maniac trying to get this thing done. And I feel like I have no life. I feel like I have no life. But this is my point today. This weekend, a friend of mine said to me, God knew this season would be the way it is while you're writing this manuscript. God knew that this was going to be going on, and this is the time he slotted for you to write this manuscript. And that keeps resonating with me. Now, it's a manuscript until it's a book, but it's gonna be a book. And I keep thinking about that over and over. This is the time that God slotted for this to be happening. God knew all of this was going to be happening, and he knew that my deadline was going to be coming up, and he knew that this was the season, that this is what was going to be going on in my life, and that this was the season that he chose for me to write what I'm writing. So I say to you, what's going on in your life right now that God knew was going to happen, and it was the season that he chose for this to happen? Sometimes we're in difficult times and we feel like, God, do you know? Do you know what's going on? He knows. He knows what's going on, and he chose this season for you to be in, for all of this to be happening. Not only am I writing this book right now, but I'm doing this speaking thing this weekend. It's something about marriage, and I need to talk about that. And I'm just in a personal season that's a little difficult to talk about that. Not because of my husband, but because of something else that's going on with my family. And sometimes it's just hard to do what God's calling you to do. But we need to be steadfast. We need to do what God is calling us to do. God knows the season you're in, and he knows the struggles you're having, and he wants you to be faithful and do what he's calling you to do. And that's why I'm just writing to finish this book so I can turn it in to my publisher. And I feel like I have no life, but that's okay. That's okay, because this is my season. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm going to continue, and I'm going to finish, and I'm going to finish the book, and I'm going to make sure that it comes out, and I'm going to do the very best that I can. So that's what I implore you to do. Do whatever it is God has called you to do, and be faithful with it. And don't worry about all the distractions that are going on. Just be faithful. And that's my message tonight with this mess that I've got going on. And hey, hit like, hit subscribe. Check out my other book that's already out, From Me to We. And until we talk next time, be crazy amazing. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys.